Good morning.
Did Pete Hegseth just let one rip? This was posted by Iran and Kenya on Twitter. India Today, along with other outlets, have not been able to verify it. The OP captioned it, "The strait is opened." It is very, very likely, I gotta be clear, and not to rain on the fun parade, that this was doctored and it was not authentic. There is a high, likely chance that this didn't occur. But the Iranian regime is masterfully trolling the President of the United States. In another, they posted a Lego-style AI video of Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu, and Satan launching a rocket by pressing a button in the vicinity of a school of kids. The images shown in the clip are of the retaliatory nature, let's say, to the states and its allies, including Israel and Saudi Arabia. What I want everyone to focus on is the beginning. Jeffrey Epstein. That's what they use. Another example.
Mr. President, are you allowed to, or are you willing to end this conflict with Iran charging tolls for passage through the strait?
Us charging tolls?
Iran.
What about us charging tolls?
Is that something you're considering?
I'd rather do that than let them have them, right? Why shouldn't we? We're the winner. We won, okay? They are militarily defeated. The only thing they have is the psychology of, oh, we're going to drop a couple of mines in the water, all right? No, we have a concept where we'll charge tolls, okay? I thought you meant us. Your question would have been more accurate if you said us. Go ahead.
When he would go on to say, "We won," which we certainly have not, and also likely will not. The Iranian embassy in Sierra Leone memed his comments with the following visual. This is brutal, guys. Another Iranian consulate mocked the President of the United States of America with this. Remarkable. There were even more incredible moments that we should go over. Trump is demanding they open the strait. Well, per their own words, they lost the keys. A depiction of Trump talking to a therapist, which, let's be clear, is highly unlikely. This man will never have any self-reflection. It shows the professional asking him, "The Iranians you've been talking about for 2 days, are they in the room with us?" Even Hegseth would be on the receiving end. I mean, just look at this stuff, guys. And when the President of the United States did the following.
President Trump delivering a stark new threat to Iran, telling me in a phone interview that if Iran does not reach a deal by Tuesday night, then, quote, we're blowing up the whole country. The president spending Easter Sunday lashing out. And a social media post laced with profanity. The president stating Iran will be living in hell if it does not reopen the critical Strait of Hormuz. Writing Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day all wrapped into one. But just days ago, the president insisted the U.S. did not need the strait, which 20% of the world's oil passes through.
And in addition, when he posted Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day all wrapped up in one, Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the effing strait, you crazy thing. You'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah with the sign-off. The Iranian embassy in India replied, "Swearing and throwing insults are how sore loser brats behave. Get a grip on yourself, old man." The Iranian embassy in the United Kingdom would even enter the chat. "It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all." Quoting Mark Twain, of course. In other news, I mean, this one just speaks for itself, doesn't it? We all know they were lying. We all know it was BS. And now this is what they're doing as a retaliatory tweet. Slate had a really solid write-up on the matter. Here is part of it. Elsewhere, Iran seems to be using Trump's own tactics against him. I agree. My style of deal-making is quite simple and straightforward, Trump, or rather his ghostwriter, would explain in his book, Art of the Deal. I am very high. Rather, I aim very high, and then I just keep pushing and pushing and pushing to get what I'm after. Faced with maximalist demands from Trump, this is via Slate once more, the country of Iran has responded in kind. The United States sent Iran a 15-point ceasefire proposal that reportedly included provisions like ending uranium enrichment, placing limits on its missile arsenal, and reopening the strait. All are points of leverage that Iran seems unlikely to willingly surrender right now. And per the art of the deal once more, leverage is the biggest strength you have. On top of all of this, the U.S. is not only being trolled online, but laughed at the United Nations. Why? Because we deserve it. This is what so many people voted for. This is what they wanted to happen. You know, I remember hearing Republicans, Trump, many others saying that we have become the laughingstock of the world. Yet, to my count, there have been more outbursts and giggling with Trump at the helm, whether he was at the United Nations previously giving a speech and people laughed at him to his face during said speech, or even this. We are an embarrassment. And this is also the late stages of the empire that is eroding before our very eyes. Was it going to come at some time? Probably. But to go out like this, it's like in a retirement fight and you can't even last 2 rounds. This is when you know it's over. This is where we are. This is what we stand for. Not cohesively, but a lot of people in this country, what they stand for. They like seeing us get embarrassed. Or they really appreciate how this is going to be deceptively put out through the masses via the right-wing pipeline, so others just can't really be in touch with reality. Either way, it's shambolic. Now, with that being said, are any of us out and about rooting for Trump to win this? No. Are we rooting for Iran to win this? No. Because it's something that we shouldn't even have to choose. No one should be picking. The United States and its empire is showing how they want to once more inflict the entire wrath of the military-industrial complex on people. Let's be real. That's what they're going for. And it's disgraceful. So yeah, get your trolling in. I don't mind it. It's fine. I don't really care. If it gets to him, which I think it might, that could not necessarily be a net positive. But look, in these dark times, we got to be able to add some humor in there. Just sprinkle it in a little bit. So yeah, I did laugh at it. And I probably will again. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.